Ricochet, Tribute to the Troops is one of my personal favorite shows of the year, but you've got to just have so much fun putting on an absolute show for the veterans like you did tonight.
Absolutely. This is my second or time doing something like this for them, and it's always, obviously, the energy. Anytime you come to a WWE show, it's going to be amazing, but these are always like next level. And I mean, if I can do anything at all to even thank them a little bit for what they do for us and what they do to allow us to be able to do what we can do. If I can go out there and give them a performance like this to get them loud, to get them excited, to get them going, if I can do something like that, then it's the least that I can do for the amount of sacrifices and the things that they do for us. So like you said, like anytime I can go out there, it is amazing. The energy's up, the adrenaline's up, the electricity is through the roof. And man, like you said earlier, Tribute to the Troops is always one of my favorite things to watch, to see, and now it's one of my favorite things to perform for. So it's just great, man. It's always cool.
Pulling out that win, gotta feel so good on top of all of this.
Absolutely, the win on top of going out there for them and thanking them, the win is like the cherry on top for everything. You know what I mean? So it caps off the night perfectly. Thank you so much. Thank you.